Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI and Chill. Today we're diving into something
Yeah.
that I think we've all been thinking about a lot lately,
Mm-hmm.
which is how social media makes us feel.
For sure.
And we're taking a deep dive today into this article, Social Media Detox, or AI Boost,
Yeah.
Tools to Protect Your Mental Health Online.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, right? Catchy title?
It is. It is. It really gets to the heart of the matter
Huh.
because a lot of us are feeling pretty crummy after scrolling too long. You know what I mean?
Totally.
But maybe tech itself can actually be part of the solution.
Ooh, I like where you're going with that.
Yeah.
But before we get all optimistic and AI powered,
Right.
I think we got to acknowledge the problem.
Yeah.
And this article that we're looking at doesn't really hold back about the downsides of social media.
No, it doesn't.
Like, how many times have you seen a friend's vacation pictures and then suddenly felt bad about your own life?
Oh, yeah. That's that comparison trap
Uh-huh.
that is just amplified online. You know what I mean? And it's not just seeing like your neighbor's new car anymore. It's like you're seeing like a highlight reel of hundreds of people
Mm-hmm.
all curated to make you feel like you're missing out.
Oh, FOMO is the worst.
It's the worst.
And it's like they design these platforms to be addictive.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking late night scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not the only one.
Oh, you're not alone.
Sacrificing sleep to see what's happening in a digital world.
It's a real thing. And that blue light, it messes with our brains.
Right.
Like it
Yeah.
messes with our ability to wind down at night,
Uh,
making it harder to get the rest we need.
yeah.
And even when we sleep, our brains are still buzzing from all the information overload.
It's like drinking from a fire hose.
Yeah.
It's just too much. And then we wonder why we're exhausted,
Right.
why we can't focus.
Totally.
So it's no wonder that so many people are talking about social media detoxes.
Yeah.
Just hitting the reset button
Yeah.
and unplugging for a while.
For sure.
And this article even gives us some tips,
It does.
like limiting your screen time to maybe 30 minutes a day
Okay.
or picking one day a week to completely unplug.
Wow. That sounds extreme.
I know it might sound extreme,
Yeah.
but think about how much time we're spending
Yeah.
scrolling without even realizing it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a digital detox sounds amazing to me.
Right?
Like rediscovering old hobbies, having actual conversations with real people,
Uh-huh.
and maybe even remembering what it's like to be bored.
Yeah.
But,
right.
for a lot of us,
Let's be realistic.
yeah.
Disconnecting entirely just isn't really an option.
Right. Yeah.
Especially if we use social media for work
Yeah.
or to stay connected with, like, family that lives far away.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where this whole AI boost idea comes in,
Yeah.
which is basically using technology not to escape from the digital world,
Right.
but to make it actually work for us.
Exactly.
And I am so here for this.
I know, me too.
This article mentions some AI tools that sound pretty cool.
Like what?
Like these personal assistants, they can actually filter out content
Oh, wow.
and suggest healthier activities.
Okay.
Like, Siri, tell me to go for a walk and put down my phone.
Oh, yeah. Imagine getting a notification that says, hey, you've been scrolling for an hour.
Yeah.
How about we find a podcast to listen to instead?
Ooh.
Or it's beautiful outside. Why don't I map you a walking route?
That is next level.
Yeah.
And then there are these smart content filters like Feedly and Pocket.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
I know, right? And they basically curate your feeds.
Interesting.
So they block the negativity
Okay.
and show you more of what you actually want to see.
So it's about taking back control.
Yeah,
Instead of just, being at the mercy of the algorithm,
right.
you're using AI to shape your online experience into something
Yeah.
more positive and more personalized.
Okay, but before we get too deep into that, I want to take a moment
Okay.
to give a shout out to all our amazing listeners.
Yes.
If you're loving AI and Chill,
Yeah.
make sure you hit that subscribe button and share the podcast with your friends and family.
For sure.
We're building an awesome community here, and we would love for you to be part of it.
Absolutely.
And don't forget to check out our website, aandchillpodcast.card.co,
Okay.
for more info and resources.
Perfect.
Now back to using AI to upgrade our digital lives.
Okay, so we got the personal assistants, we
Right.
got the smart content filters.
Uh-huh.
What else is in this toolbox?
Well, for those of us who have the attention span of a goldfish,
Like you.
like me,
Uh-huh.
there are these AI-powered break reminders.
Interesting.
So apps like Freedom and Stay Focused can actually nudge you off your screen
Oh.
when you've been online for too long.
Okay.
It's like having a digital guardian angel for your mental health.
I love it.
Right. Making sure you don't get sucked into that vortex of
Yeah.
endless scrolling.
The endless scroll.
And then there are these mindfulness apps
Okay.
like Calm and Headspace.
Yeah, those are good.
I've actually tried those. They're pretty great.
Yeah.
And apparently they use AI to personalize your meditation sessions.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so cool how AI can be used for something so zen.
Right.
It's not all about productivity and efficiency.
It's not all about that hustle.
It can actually help us find moments of peace
Yeah.
and calm amidst all the digital chaos.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a pretty good overview, I think,
Yeah.
of the problem and some potential solutions.
For sure.
But the big question is,
What is it?
how do we figure out what works best for each of us?
Yeah, like, is it a full-on detox?
Right.
An AI-powered upgrade?
Mm-hmm.
A combination of the two?
Some kind of hybrid approach.
I don't know. That's where things get really interesting.
I know. I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I think it's all about finding that sweet spot, you know? Like that perfect balance between staying connected and protecting your mental well-being.
Yeah.
There's no one-size-fits-all answer, which is actually kind of empowering.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, because it means we get to be in charge.
Exactly.
Like we can experiment and figure out what works best for us as individuals.
Right.
But where do we even start?
I think honesty is the best policy.
Okay.
Just be honest with yourself about your own habits. Like, what are your social media triggers?
Mhm.
Like, what times of day do you find yourself mindlessly scrolling? What platforms make you feel good and which ones leave you feeling drained or inadequate?
Right. So it's like taking inventory of your digital life.
Exactly.
Seeing what's actually serving you and what's just clutter.
Yes.
And once you have a clear picture of that, then you can start to explore different strategies.
Exactly. And remember, it's not about being perfect.
Oh, thank goodness.
You know, there will be days when you scroll more than you intended, or you get sucked into a rabbit hole of drama.
It happens to the best of us.
The key is to just notice those patterns without judgment and make adjustments as you go.
Okay, so let's say you're feeling totally burnt out. Like social media is just stressing you out and you need a break.
Yeah,
The article definitely makes a case for a full-on detox.
absolutely. Sometimes a clean break is exactly what you need to reset and recharge. It's like pressing pause on all the noise and stimulation, giving your brain a chance to catch up and remember what it feels like to just be.
That sounds so refreshing.
It really is.
But what about those of us who can't drop off the grid entirely
Right.
for whatever reason?
Like work or family.
Yeah, or maybe just FOMO.
In those cases, AI can be a total game changer.
Okay.
So instead of a complete detox, think of it as a digital upgrade.
Ooh.
You're still connected, but you're using these tools to curate a healthier and more intentional online experience.
So it's not about cutting out technology altogether.
No, not at all.
It's about using it in a way that actually aligns with your values and goals.
Exactly.
That feels a lot more sustainable than trying to be perfectly unplugged all the time.
I agree. And the cool thing about AI is it's constantly evolving. So as we become more aware of the ways social media is impacting our mental health, the tech is getting smarter about how to mitigate those negative effects.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's like we're all figuring this out together.
Speaking of figuring things out together,
Yes.
I want to give another shout out to our amazing listeners.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
The absolute best.
If you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
And share AI and chill with your people.
For sure.
We're all about spreading the love
Spreading the knowledge.
and the knowledge.
Yeah.
And of course, head over to aeonchillpodcast.card.co for all the good stuff.
All the links and resources.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
So we talked about Detox's AI upgrades.
Uh-huh.
I think the real magic happens when we start to combine those approaches.
Ooh. Tell me more about this magic.
It's like, imagine taking a social media break for a week.
Okay.
No scrolling, no posting, just living in the real world.
Yeah.
And then when you come back online, you use those AI tools to be super intentional about how you re-engage.
So you're coming back with like a fresh perspective, and you've got these digital allies
Exactly.
to help you stay on track.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's all about finding what works for you, right? Maybe you schedule specific times for social media, you use those break reminders to avoid getting sucked in, and you follow accounts that actually inspire you and make you feel good.
Right. So it's like curating your own little corner of the internet
Exactly.
that's positive and supportive instead of just letting the algorithm decide what you see.
That's the idea, and that brings us to a really exciting question.
What if we could use AI to like create a better social media experience?
Ooh.
Not just for ourselves, but
Right.
for everyone.
That's the dream, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
imagine if social media platforms were actually designed with well-being in mind, like from the ground up.
Yeah.
So instead of algorithms that just prioritize engagement at all costs, What if they were actually designed to foster meaningful connections and promote positive content?
Whoa, that would be a total game changer.
I know, right?
It's like instead of just scrolling and consuming,
Yeah,
you're actually engaging in a way that, nourishes your soul.
totally. And AI could actually be the key to making that happen.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, think about it. AI is already being used to personalize everything from our shopping recommendations to our news feeds.
Right.
So why not use it to personalize our social media experience
Uh-huh.
in a way that actually supports our mental health?
Okay, I am so on board with this. Give me all the details.
Well, for starters, imagine AI that can actually detect and filter out harmful content,
Okay.
like hate speech and cyberbullying.
Yeah.
It could also help us manage our own online behavior,
Okay.
like nudging us to take breaks when we've been scrolling for too long,
Uh,
or reminding us to connect with loved ones offline.
it's like having a digital therapist,
I know, right?
but for our social media habit.
Oh.
And wouldn't it be amazing if AI could help us connect with people who share our interests and values instead of
Yeah.
just showing us the same old echo chambers?
Absolutely. AI could help us break out of those filter bubbles and expose us to more diverse perspectives.
Yeah.
It could even facilitate more meaningful conversations
Okay.
by suggesting relevant articles or prompting us to ask thoughtful questions.
So it's like AI is becoming the ultimate social butterfly,
I love that.
bringing people together and fostering genuine connection.
And the best part is we're already seeing some of these ideas starting to take shape.
Really?
There are platforms that are experimenting with AI-powered features that prioritize well-being,
Yeah.
and there's a growing movement towards more ethical and human-centered design in the tech industry.
That is so encouraging to hear.
It is.
It makes me feel like we're on the cusp of something really special.
I think so too.
Like we have the power to shape the future of technology and create a digital world that's actually good for us.
And it's not just up to the tech companies either. Right.
We all have a role to play in this. Like
Yeah.
every time we choose to be mindful of our own social media habits, to engage in positive interactions, and to support platforms that prioritize well-being,
Yeah.
we're contributing to that collective shift.
It's like a ripple effect.
Exactly.
Our individual choices can have a much wider impact than we realize.
Absolutely. It's all about creating a culture of conscious connection,
Yeah.
both online and offline.
Mm-hmm.
And that starts with each and every one of us.
Well, on that inspiring note, I want to say a huge thank you to all of our amazing listeners for joining us on this incredible deep dive.
Yes, thank you so much for listening.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling super pumped about the possibilities.
Me too.
And remember, whether you choose to detox, embrace AI, or find your own unique path,
Yeah.
the most important thing is to prioritize your well-being.
Absolutely.
And don't forget to spread the love. Hit that subscribe button, share AI, and chill with your people.
Please do. And visit our website, aandchillpodcast.card.co, for more awesome content.
We've got tons of resources there.
Thanks for tuning in to AI and Chill. We'll catch you next time for another exciting adventure in the world of artificial intelligence.